It looks like this, but from outside, this is the condition of the air filter. Just look at the amount of dirt that is falling inside the bucket. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to clean the performance DNA air filter on my RS457. If you are not aware, my RS457 is not running on a stock air filter. It is running on performance DNA air filter. I have already made a DIY cleaning video on how to remove the air filter. If you haven't watched that video, I'll put the link in the description section down below. If you want to know detailed stuff, each and everything which you have to do in order to open the air filter of the 457, you have to watch that video, because it is not very easy to open the air filter on this motorcycle. You have to remove the entire tank, then remove the entire airbox assembly in order to get access to the DNA air filter. Removing the stock air filter is very simple. You just open the cap of the air filter box, and you take out the stock air filter. But the DNA air filter, it fits on screw. You need to take out the entire airbox assembly in order to do that. The last time it was cleaned was at around 27,000 kilometers when I did the 5th service of my 457. Right now it is 30,000 change, and I thought it is a good time to clean the air filter. So I am going to use K&N air filter cleaner, which I have purchased from Dynamic Riders, I think 6 months ago. So you don't want to miss any part of this video, and hence let's get started with the video. I am using this Taparia 46 pieces set. I have this at my home. If you want to purchase this, you can purchase it from Amazon. I'll put the link in the description section down below. It has all the important tools and the right star Allen keys required to open each and every nut and bolt of the 457. Apart from that, we also have this pair of extra star Allen keys which will be used to open the tank. I'll show you when I use this also. I had already done the air filter cleaning at around 22 or 23,000 kilometers. The second time the air filter was cleaned, 5th service, and now it is another 3,000 kilometers. So air filter needs cleaning every 2 to 3,000 kilometers. If you are running the stock air filter, that's a different case. But if you are running a performance air filter, you need to be really careful. So I have removed the airbox cover. This has to be removed, and then now I will unmount the tank. So I was talking about this set, right? So there is a star Allen key over here which is a lot bigger in size. For that, I'll use the biggest star Allen key that I have in this piece in order to unmount the tank. So there are 2 screws like this. One is on the right, one is on the left. Now I will have to disconnect all these pipes. There are 2 pipes here, one O2 sensor for the airbox, and there is 1 pipe and 2 connectors on the left hand side also. So I'll have to unplug all these things, and then I'll lift the tank. There might be little petrol which might flow from inside. You need to be careful for that. All the connections are disconnected, and now it's time to lift the tank. So this is the entire tank which has been lifted off. Right now it is very much light because there is almost 1 to 2 liters of petrol inside. It's already in reserve. But if your tank is heavy, you'll have to be careful. And after removing the tank assembly, this is how the motorcycle looks. This is the airbox assembly which has to be unmounted now. So there are 4 screws, 1, 2, and these 2 clamps I'll have to remove in order to take out the entire airbox. Now it's time to remove the air filter assembly. So this is how the air filter assembly is. Now I'll have to open all these screws in order to get access to the air filter. I have opened the air filter box and let me remove this cover. From inside you can see the condition of the air filter. It looks like this, but from outside this is the condition of the air filter. Can you imagine? This is after riding it for 3000 kilometers. And you can see the air intake also. It has got a lot dirty inside. It's very dirty inside. Let's remove this air filter. And this is the inner part which protects the engine, and this is the outer part where the dust gets restricted. It is so dirty. I am using this brush in order to remove any big dust and particles which are stuck inside this air filter, and then I'll proceed with the final cleaning. There are so many things which have stuck inside this. Can you see? It's in a very bad condition. Terrible condition, I must say. This is the air filter cleaner. First I'll be using it. So you have to spray it like this on the impacted part. Just look at the amount of dirt that is falling inside the bucket. This is the mud that is there inside the bucket, and this is how it looks just after cleaning it with water. Now I'll have to rub it with the brush also a little bit, then I'll keep it for drying. This is how it looks after drying. So I kept it in hot sun for around 1.5 to 2 hours, and then I blew it with the hair dryer. Now it is completely dry. Now I'll be using this K&N air filter oil. So this is the filter oil. I'll have to pour on these hills and then I'll be good. The oil will soak inside completely. Make sure not to pour a lot of oil. This is something I learned from the last cleaning that I did. I poured a lot of oil inside the air filter and it became completely wet. So you need to be careful when you're pouring oil inside the air filter. In some time it will become completely red. Now you can see the oil has spread equally on all the places. There is no over oiling. Oil should not be dripping outside the air filter. So this is good. Now I'm going to install everything inside the bike. This is the outer part of the air filter and this is the inner part of the air filter. I have installed the air filter inside the airbox. I'm going to connect the air intake. This is the ram air intake where it sucks the air inside the engine, and from here it gets filtered, and over here it goes inside the throttle body. The entire fitting is done, and now it's time to crank the motorcycle. Can you see? It cranked in a single self, and the RPM is stable at 2000 RPM because the engine is cold. Now I'll wait for it to idle for some time. So that's about it in this video. I hope you found it helpful. If yes, do give it a thumbs up and also post your thoughts in the comment section below. This is how my motorcycle looks, and it has done 30,644 kilometers. You see the service symbol right there. That is not the correct service symbol. It still has 3,000 kilometers to go for the next service. So yeah, if you have liked the video, do subscribe to my channel. With that, I will sign off from this video and I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye.